Hi everyone, Lisa here from Lisa's Twin Flame Coaching. I wanted to talk to you about the fact that there's a very important lesson that we have to learn on our twin flame journey, and it's perhaps one of the most difficult lessons, and I struggled with this lesson as well, so there's absolutely no judgment, but I think making a video on it will help many of you right now who are in this stage. So when we are initially activated by our twin, we go into like a crazy chasing energy. And because we know that they're our twin and we know that they're our person, we start coming after them at full pace, trying to show them who we are and trying to show them that we're their person. And in a way, we almost try to convince them to love us. Now, this is common when you're in that addictive energy. There's parts of you that actually can't help it. Your kundalini's been activated, you recognize your soul in another body, and you're instantly going into this chasing frenzy. However, there comes a point where your twin might start rejecting you, or your twin might start running away from you. And this is when, as the leading twin or the chasing twin, we really have to check ourselves. So we really have to say, is it healthy to keep pursuing somebody who is, either ghosting us or running away from us or telling us they're not interested right now? We have to look at what they're telling us. And yes, the truth of twin flames is that your twin does love you and your twin has been activated also. But the way that this journey works is that the runner has to run in order to force you back to yourself. So by moving away from you, by saying no to you, it forces you to go within and find that love for yourself. So they're running away because of the energy. It's not because they don't love you. It's because the energy doesn't allow them to get to you just yet. So their role is to run, your role is to chase. But as the chaser, you have to come to the point where you've tried everything you can to get this person. You've chased until you're exhausted, and now you have to stop. You have to take a step back. You have to pull your energy back, and you have to start working on yourself. So one of the lessons we're learning is that we can't force someone to choose us. We can't force someone to love us. We have to take our power back and figure out how we can give all that love to ourselves. So the more we're chasing the twin, the more we're telling the universe that we need love from outside of ourselves. And this is how typical relationships work. But the twin flame dynamic does not work like that. The twin flame dynamic forces you back to self. It forces you to find your own self-love. So this is why your twin will continue to run while you continue to chase. So one of the lessons is learning when enough is enough. When you have chased until you're blue in the face, you have chased to the point where, that you're not getting anywhere anymore. So this is when it's your cue to stop chasing, to take a big, big step back, to take a look at yourself and to realize that we cannot control love. We cannot force another person to choose us. And the irony is that that's just part of the journey. So even though your twin is your soul and does love you, the journey has to unfold. So the twin has to do their part in the journey before they can come back to you. Okay, so if you want to take a shortcut on the journey, then I encourage you to stop chasing, to stop pouring all your energy onto your twin, and to start going within and doing some inner work on yourself, and realizing that if you truly had self-worth, you would not be forcing somebody else to love you or choose you. And by healing and working on ourselves, the irony is that the twin then can choose you and can come back. So the whole journey is like a paradox. It doesn't work like a typical relationship where you can tell someone you love them and expect to hear it back. This journey is an awakening. So it forces you to go back and transform. It forces you to go back to yourself every time and find that love within yourself.